Now, last night's episode of Ultimate Braai Master was filled with emotion, action, as you'd expect every Wednesday night on SABC3 at 8:30. Now, one of the biggest challenges that the contestants had to face was making a pizza from scratch, something that's not easy at all. Of course, a couple of the teams didn't succeed in doing it very well, and so they were forwarded to the elimination round. But they learned that this episode was a non-elimination episode, which means that they can move on forward in the show. Good news, right? But one of the judges did take it upon himself to show us his secrets of how to make a good pizza. Take a look. The Ultimate Braai Master 60-day, 8,000-kilometer journey holds challenges for both the contestants and the judges.
Last night's edition of Ultimate Braai Master was not without the usual drama. 3 contestants were penalized for not sticking to the judges' brief with their recipes.
The one that I don't understand is the West Coast bros.
Don't try and be fancy. Execute the brief well, and then you'll be safe.
Well, today I get a one-on-one tutorial on how to make a pizza from scratch from braai extraordinaire, Judge Marthinus Ferreira. And hopefully, I won't be making the same mistakes too.
Chef Marthinus Ferreira is one of South Africa's culinary kings. He honed his skills working with international Michelin star masters for opening his own restaurant, DW1113.
All right, Chef, so what ingredients are we going to use today to make this pizza?
Well, it's a bit of a classic, you know. We've got some Parma ham, some rocket, some spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, some Parmesan shavings, some dried chili shavings, just for a bit of garnish, olive oil, balsamic, and our house special that we do with one of our salads, a bacon mayo.
Tell me more about that bacon mayo. How did it come about?
Well, the mayo is basically a milk base. It's emulsified bacon inside that we just emulsified with some veg oil and becomes this fluffy mayonnaise creation, and it's just so yummy and tasty.
So tell me about the dough as well. I mean, how long does it take before it sets and it's ready to use?
Well, it all depends on the weather, but usually an hour, hour and a half. But I did mine the night before because I like the flavors of the yeast to really come out in the pizza dough.
So how are we going to begin this process?
So we're going to roll out the dough, and then we're going to get onto the flat top here and just get a nice color, get the bread nicely cooked, and then finish off with all the ingredients: the tomatoes, the Parma ham, the rocket, the spinach, the bacon fluff, and then a bit of olive oil and balsamic just to finish it all off with.
Fantastic, let's start.
Cool, so let's roll out this dough, a bit of flour on the surface. I like thin-based pizzas, so we're gonna make it pretty thin.
I wanna know, have some of the contestants actually impressed you?
You know what, their gees and their love of braai and the outdoors has really impressed me. Food-wise, there's been 1 or 2 interesting things, but I think it's more the interaction between the contestants and ourselves and what they think we're going to give them and then we don't give them. Cool, so this is almost done. Just want to put a bit of olive oil on top, a bit of salt, a bit of pepper, and then rub it in.
Now, how quick does it take actually to get this base cooked?
Well, in a pizza oven, it shouldn't take 3 to 4 minutes. And the same thing with this flat top, it should take 3 to 4 minutes as well. So it should cook very quickly. You can see all the bubbles are coming up and nice color forming. So it's going to be a nice little pizza. So there we go.
So that's all done. What's the next step?
Well, the next step is to put all the ingredients on. So we're going to start with the cherry tomatoes. We're just going to start packing them everywhere. So last bit of Parma ham. And you want to pass me the rocket and baby spinach?
Why the combination of the two?
Well, I think the fattiness of the Parma ham and the pepperiness and freshness of the rocket really work well together, and they just combine very well for this pizza. Then we've got the bacon mayo, which we're just going to drizzle over the top.
I mean, this is quite a colorful pizza right here. But tell me, how have the contestants fared with the various constraints, such as changing terrain and the weather conditions?
Well, you know, overall, I think the ladies have handled the changing conditions of terrain better, but I think it's part of the game, you know, it's exciting, different locations, different environments. Cool, here you go, slice of the pizza.
Thanks, man, this looks really good. Man, this is by far the most interesting pizza I've ever tasted. Such strong flavors as well. So now, how has this competition changed you in terms of growth and as a person?
I've learned, you know, to be patient. You know, as a professional chef, I realize that not everyone has the same skills or techniques that I know. So I've got to be able to share those. So you can see it's stuck over here, but trying to lift it up and add more flour. And seeing from a judge's perspective how people actually do things and how I have to judge them, you know, on a level that is fair. So, you know, it's a tough job, But you know, me and Bathurst, the sod love it, and I enjoyed traveling the country and meeting some great people.
Tension is at an all-time high as next week's episode 10 sees the contestants face one of the toughest challenges yet. Who will make it to the end and whose dreams will go up in smoke?
Next time on The Ultimate Braai Master.
It's kind of a bizarre feeling. We're floating in between two legs.
Doesn't get closer than this. It's either now or never.
I think they must be absolutely terrified because they're fighting to get back in.
Mentally, physically, you have to be strong.
The curveballs just keep coming. They're impossible to dodge.
That fish looks pretty well muddled. That's really badly done.
You now only have 5 seconds. Make it all happen, please, or go home.
By supporting businessmen like Sibusiso Chabalala and his Berry Hill Trading Company, that's where we found goodness. Pick and Pay, always there for you.